Hey everybody, welcome back to the Gamers Vault, and I'm your host, James. Normally, I'm gonna take a page out of RGT85's book. Normally, I start with an intro. Normally, I give you who I follow, what group I'm with, everything. I'm taking that out. I'm doing that all out because I'm gonna follow his. I'm gonna take a page out of his book. Since I put up my last video, I have gotten so much criticism, and people are telling me, A, I don't know what I'm talking about, B, I'm too young to understand, and C, I should clean my hours. You mean my house? Now, I get it. I'm supposed to do a walk around with you guys. I live in a basement apartment in New York. It's really expensive to live out here. Try that for once. He said, also, one of the things said that, I overpaid for things. Just to point out, and then I'll get into my subject, the bookshelves here and there were given to me. The books on there, I paid $60 from a friend of mine who had excess strategy guides. Those are old strategy guides. This one over here has all my Nintendo Power stuff. The highest I probably paid for in this entire room is probably my amiibos. Even the demo unit here was given to me from a friend. This is an Xbox One demo unit. The entire unit was given to me from a friend. As far as I'm too young to understand, let me go ahead and break it down as much as I can for you guys. This is my childhood Atari. Okay, guys? This is the Atari 2600. You know, this is the one everyone likes. It's in the Telegames standing system. Inside has all the games I own for the Atari. All the games. Even I have the controllers for it. Guys, I'm 36 years old. I could talk about Atari because, frankly, even past that time, excuse me, growing up, Nintendo was still very expensive back in the day to buy. That box behind me, right there, is an empty box. I don't even have the foam for that. I got that from a store that was selling it for $35. Just the box alone was $35. The console cost about $2.99, $2.49 back in the day. That was a lot of money in the 80s, in the 90s growing up. So think about it. Anyway, let's get back to the topic at hand. Atari VCS is close to almost reaching its goal. Well, excuse me, I apologize. They have met their goal and smashed it. They only asked $100,000, but to be honest with you, they knew they were going to get more because you guys were just chowing down on them member berries, eating them bad boys up like they were going out of style. Atari kind of called out RGT85 because of his criticism. I get it. He's a bigger channel, and you think that he's trying to get after your money, but he's just trying to warn people the Coleco Chameleon and the Retro Engine Sigma were garbage. And we're trying to warn people not to go after this. That's what it really comes down to, everybody. We're just trying to give you our opinions on what's going on. Now, I'm a small YouTube channel. Atari pretty much tells that you should not listen to people like us that are criticizing their console, because we're in it for the money. As you know, YouTube has changed their algorithms in order to make some money. Not a lot, but a little bit. You have to reach 1,000 subscribers and have almost 400,000 views or view time on your channel. As you can see, currently, to date, I'm at 301 subscribers. I'm nowhere near 400,000, so as you guys know, I'm not in this for the money. I do this YouTube channel to make me happy, to make you happy, show you how to repair consoles, talk about gaming news, retro or latest gaming news. do my little rants here and there, because a lot of people do like to see me rant on about different things. Like, they're probably giggling right now. I know who you are. And it's cool that you want to stand up for a company that has changed hands many a time. They're not the original Atari that made this. They're not the original people that made this console. I can assure you, those people are long gone. Long gone. This is a new company. Anyway, let's push that to the side. Now that I'm done talking to you guys that are trolls, in my house, I have to do a walkthrough. What's behind me on the bar over there is all my dog stuff. Gotta have a dog to fight against the trolls. Unfortunately, she hasn't done her job yet, so whatever. Anyway, Atari's VCS has several things wrong with it. They came out with a console to show you guys as proof of concept. So they gave you a console that looks similar to what this looks like right here. Almost. I mean, they flattened it out a little bit so you don't see it. And they have the Atari logo here like they have on here. But they gave it to you to show you. And they told you that the joystick is still there. And then the controller, they get you a new one. Thank you. Thank you, Atari, for showing us that. How about showing that it works? You guys admitted, later on of course, that the video that you showed us with Tempest wasn't coming from the console. So you don't have a workable console. Indiegogo allowed you to run a campaign without having a working prototype. That's why Indiegogo was chosen. So you guys, I'm going to ask you. You don't have to take my word for it. You don't have to take RGT85's word for it, or Rerez, or whoever's doing the videos word for it, that you should get your money back. I wholeheartedly will tell you right now that to play 2,600 games on a console that's, excuse me, I'm going down the list right now, so I'm trying to find the basic one. Just the basic one is $219. The Tribute Edition is $300. Guys, you're playing games, and I get it. I get it. It's retro, and it's awesome, and it's coming from Atari. I get it. The NES was $80. I mean, $60, excuse me. The SNES was about $89. This console should not be $300. I can go to the store right now and get a PlayStation 4 used for that kind of money. I could do the same for an Xbox One. Let me correct myself. You want to go retro? I can go ahead, get a Raspberry Pi and do the same thing, or a mini computer and do the same thing, and I could still get a joystick with button that looks like an Atari to play on these things. I don't need their official console. Now, guys, I want to tell you there is no working prototype. Atari took their campaign down twice. They had months to perfect a prototype. They went to a latest gaming convention to show off their console, and all they brought was hats and a dummy unit that turned on. That's it. That just powered on. No working type. And you're giving your money to it. Remember when you guys were so heated about the Calico Chameleon and finding out that it was a SNES Junior inside? Okay, this is almost close to being like that. This is nothing. There's nothing. And you're mad at me because I'm telling you guys that this is not a good idea. Okay, let me see if I can break it down a little bit closer. You go to a dealership and you buy a car from this kind of guy. This guy. Right here. And he smiles at you and he tells you that This looking car right here is ready for you to take it home in 2 years. Let me correct myself. By next month. You want the car now. Does the car turn on? You get inside the car, has nice leather interior. But you turn the car on, it starts up, goes 2 feet and shuts down. So you look at this smiling bastard and you go, what the hell happened? And he goes, well, we put a go-kart battery in there just to show it as a show. It's just a showpiece right now. That's why we said we'll have it ready for you in 2 months. What? I'm about to give you X amount of money for this car. And you're telling me you're going to have it ready in 2 months? Why can't you have it now? Guys, please, put 2 and 2 together. This doesn't make 4 right now. I want to help as much as I can. This is why I make this channel, to give you the latest news, updates, and everything else. The Atari VCS currently is a mistake. If Atari was to show me something, matter of fact, Atari doesn't have to even contact any YouTuber. Get on your YouTube channel, Atari. I'm looking at you. Get on your YouTube channel. Show me a working prototype. Don't cut into something else. Do not pause the video and go to someplace else. Nothing. Show me a working prototype with all the games that you promised and all the capabilities that you promised on this console. Then I'll shut up. I'm not going to take anything back because you guys should have had a working prototype in the first place. Anyway, guys, I was now that I'm going to get off my soapbox now, I'm pretty much done with the Atari response, guys. I had to make a response video to a lot of the hate that I've been getting lately for the Atari VCS. And to be honest with you, I was currently making a video in the process of doing this with RetroBright. I was going to do a RetroBright video, and I'm currently on that right now. So I'll drop that video later on during the week so you guys can check out my progress with RetroBright on that stuff there. Leave some comments down below. Tell me what you think, or what I told you, or anything you want to put down. I mean, I've never stopped the trolls from making their responses, so if you want to continue the troll, go ahead. But I definitely like hearing from you guys. Either way, thank you so much for taking the time and listening to me, and I will see you next time in the vault. Take care.